There was a man named Haldor, a warrior with no fear and no family save for his wife Solveig. He returned from every raid soaked in blood, bearing gold and stories. But one winter after a raid in the east, only the longboat returned. The crew said Haldor fell in battle, struck down by something they couldn't see, something in the fog that laughed. When they brought his body back, it hadn't rotted, it hadn't even cooled. He looked like he might wake up at any moment. The Gothi told Solveig to burn him. He died wrong, they said. He shouldn't look like that. But she refused. She couldn't let go. She buried him beneath the floor of their longhouse, as was the old custom. Wrapped in wolfskin, sword at his side, eyes open. For 3 nights she dreamed of him standing beside her bed, eyes gleaming like frostbitten glass. He whispered things in the voice of her husband, but the words came out backward. Then the animals began to die. Their bones were left stacked, clean and quiet, outside her door. Children in the village refused to walk near her home, said the smoke from her chimney moved against the wind. On the 9th night, the blacksmith's boy vanished. They found him in the woods with his mouth sewn shut, using Solveig's needle. The Gothi came again and told her the truth. Haldor hadn't just died, he'd been taken, claimed by something dark on the edge of Helheim, a debt paid with blood and blade. And Solveig, by keeping his body from fire, had let it back in. She tried to dig him up, but the space beneath the floor was empty, just wet soil and long claw marks on the stone. That night they heard her scream. By the time the village reached her home, there was no door, no roof. Only a hole in the ground lined with wolf fur and black feathers leading down, and down and down. They say if you stand at the edge and listen, you'll hear 2 voices. One is hers, begging for someone to burn what's left. The other, it still sounds like her husband, but it's laughing.